Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. He's safe.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
And the pitch. Line drive, caught. And now it's Jonathan Scope. 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. Baddoo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Singing, you know, Zach Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, that's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft. And it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager. Baddoo on at second with 2 down. And there's ball 4. Here is Austin Meadows.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And now 2-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, a hit. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch. Out there to center. Green makes the grab, 1 away. Drew Waters stands in. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Waters started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Miguel Sano. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there. Okay. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Another solid power season. Stays alive.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strike. And welcome back. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
as soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And now Nick Maton. Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out. Michael Papierski up now for the Tigers. To third. Fair ball. Here comes Baez around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early one. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. That to right. Meadows should have it. And there's one away. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the lefty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Samant Taylor. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on back here in Kansas City. Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one almost got him. On a line, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nate Eaton. That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Green makes the grab. Runner tags up for 3rd. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at 2nd. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. The switch hitter batting right. The 1-1. Late swing, fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now it's even up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Can't glove it cleanly.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the
line drive. That's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next to hit, Salvador Perez. The 2-1. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Oh, he gloves it onto Scope. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. On to the fourth. Now here is Javier Baez. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging. Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And now it's filled up.
3 balls. Strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Sano throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman, Nick Maton. Flied out his first time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he... Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Edward Olivares. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 1-1 now. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's going to be Dairon Blanco. And here it comes.
That's the ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing. Back here at the ballpark. And now Michael Papierski. And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Akil Baddoo will hit next. 1 for 2. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a... And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Samad Taylor. Strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Carpenter makes the catch. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Next pitch is popped up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. He's 0 for 1. Taylor off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch off the plate. Full count now. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Royals strand a pair. Back here in Kansas City, top 6. Now it's Austin Meadows. That one's in there, and a count 1-2. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. Now it's Javier Baez. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Bounced up the middle. Taylor sends it to first. Baez gone on the play. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Out to short. Witt On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame. Offense held it. Matthew Boyd gets the ball now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1. Outside. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Matt Whistler getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Who's your favorite team?
Now it's the DH, Kyle Isbell. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's a one-run game. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Can you hear me?
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just
towards first, diving, and he can't make the play. The run scores from third. It's 3-3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now at the plate, Samad Taylor.
How about now?
Next pitch is popped up.
Better?
And there are 2 outs.
Who's your favorite team?
And here is Nate Eaton.
The third baseman, Nate Eaton.
2 outs. Way high.
Cool.
Swings through that.
I'm playing 162 games with the Royals, Phillies, Rays, Diamondbacks, and Rangers. Love the Reds.
Foul ground, first base side.
Went to Red Spring training last year and was watching Ellie De La Cruz and Matt McLean take infield practice. It was really cool. They'll be alright. I still think they win the division. My favorite team's the Phillies, so they're going to help you out against the Brewers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Michael Papierski bunts it in the air. Sano hauls it in, and there's one away.
Who's your favorite player?
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. Back to work. 3-2 now. Hit hard, should be extra bases.
Yes, sir.
Around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate.
Every game's posted on my YouTube at Phillies Ted.
And they take the lead.
I'm playing with the Phillies, the Cubs, the Diamondbacks, the Royals, the Rays, and the Rangers.
From start to finish, got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was
favorite player
as soon as it touched down.
On the mound now, Josh Taylor.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's
the other way. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Good, it's unreal. I'm a big Spencer Steer fan as well. I was going to be the Reds in my, because I picked one team from each division, but for some reason I just picked the Cubs instead. I wish I went Reds though.
First and second, one out. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is foul back. Green, the lead runner out at second. Scope at first, one gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Goes to second, safe there.
Oh, just a nice job coming
not right now. Right now, just because it's so hard to play every single game and end the seasons. But I think next year I'm going to do rebuild.
Discipline, got the barrel to the ball and put it in play. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
I think next year I'm just going to play with the Phillies, the Reds, and the Mariners.
Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. One runs in. Blanco fires it to the plate. Tag, safe. And they're up by 4. 2 on, 1 out. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 3. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Double steal. Cut on and miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
For pitching, it's the hardest, and then for hitting, it's Hall of Fame. Just because I'm not very good at hitting.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
So we got Hall of Fame for hitting. And then pitching legend. I do a little bit, but because I'm playing so many games, it's hard, you know. I try to keep up with all the. I try to play every series.
And a count 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms.
You know, like I'm going to play 3 games
right there,
now.
Just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind and the pitch.
The amount of packs I have is ridiculous, though.
Baez drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 down. Drew Waters getting ready to hit. Going to count 1 and 2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those
runs,
you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Kicks and deals. Yeah, the 1-2 misses.
Check out my YouTube channel if you don't mind. A lot of videos on there.
And now it's
I upload all my home runs as shorts for every player that I hit a home run with.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Royals, Miguel Sano. And now the count.
I like your name, by the way.
Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Playing with the Royals is so hard. Somehow I'm only 2.5 games out of the wild card, though.
Second strikeout. Royals ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Bounce to the left side, and it's off the bag. Toss to Sano.
Wow.
A bang play, but he made it close.
Talk about being able to dial up.
Are you East Coast or West Coast?
First baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And that's down and away.
I'll give you a follow.
Next
Yeah, I usually get up at like 4:30 so I can play a couple games before work.
2-2 now. And he chases that one. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty.
So games in the morning and then games at night.
2 down, nobody on. Slice to right and foul ball. In the air, left field. Blanco moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Down and back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And it is 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That misses the zone.
7.
3-1 now.
Gotta get ready in like 30 minutes.
And that one fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Matt Whistler. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the air,
Have you noticed how bad
field.
the base running has been in this game?
Meadows pulls it
Like
in,
I'll have a runner
and
at
it's one away.
first, and I'll have a line drive up the middle, and they'll just go back to first base, even if there's 2 outs. They won't run. It's absurd.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Isbell.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do.
Are you a Bengals fan too?
Ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. That one to first. Sano steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's a 1-1. That one the other way, and that should be extra bases.
Love
Makes
that.
the turn and heads for second.
I think we're getting Eagles-Bengals Super Bowl this year.
3rd hit for him today.
Putting some good
Joey B's
swings
the
on
man.
ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco under it. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1-2 here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
I could see it, but I don't think they can beat
2
my
outs.
Birds.
And 1 in scoring position.
We got their number from last year.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sano puts it away, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit.
Come on, boys.
Last chance for the home team. And to the plate for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. Swung on, belted.
South Jersey.
Way back there.
Let's go. First of the year.
A shot to the opposite field, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
I don't know how that ball got out. Yeah, I'm South Jersey, so closer to Philly.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Alex Lang. 32nd appearance. The other way. He handles it himself. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Ohio State fan, I can only assume.
So up now for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To the right side. On the run. Throw to first. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss.
Johnny Gaudreau, he plays for the Blue Jackets. He grew up like 15 minutes away from me.
In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time ball game. And the
he went to Gloucester Catholic High School, which was like down the street.
They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now. Pretty